Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha Izundu. If you are new here today, we're gonna put some makeup on for no reason other than to entertain you, entertain me, and I just love to put in the makeup on. I've been out all morning and I was on hold to ANZ for like over an hour, well over an hour, right? And I was at the shops because I wanted to deal with it so I could, and semantics, doesn't matter. I was on hold while I was walking through Kmart and I was getting something important for Kmart, like storage, but then I idiotically walked through the makeup department. Now, I didn't buy too many things, but I did buy a couple of things to try, and it all started with this e.l.f. The Wow Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel. This is supposed to be really good, right? I got this shade Taupe, and I actually want to compare it to my Mecca Beauty Magic Brow, which is my favorite eyebrow gel, like tinted, I've ever used. Look at the Mecca one. It is tiny, and it's perfect if you don't have big bushy eyebrows. All of these tinted gels come with big brushes, and then I ended up getting all the tint around my skin. I'm hoping, that's why I love this one. I'm hoping this one's good. I do have a little bit of brow on, but I'm gonna go over it because I didn't even do concealer today. All I did was a bit of the Bare Minerals stick, like a little bit, not even all over my face, just a little teensy bit, and I did brows. So I'm not even going to, I didn't finish my sentence because I got distracted. Okay. It's still nice and thin. So this is the e.l.f. and this is the Mecca Beauty. They both have fibers. The colors look pretty similar. The e.l.f. looks the tiniest bit lighter. So, and the e.l.f. has a bigger spoolie. Spoolie? Yes. So it'd be interesting. I might do one on each side. I don't hate it, but I just love the size of this Mecca Beauty one. Did you ask for it? No. It's for my own research. Okay. I got two other things from e.l.f. I got an eyeshadow that I've never tried. Actually, I have tried one, but I decluttered it because the color story was not me. This, I'm thinking, is my perfect travel. And then I got a lip gloss, and I actually love the color. It's brown, but it's got gold and pink glitter in it. It's quite beautiful. It looks really dark on camera, but it's lighter in person. And then I got a concealer from BYS, and that's it. So I think, is it Tanika? I think she uses this. I feel like I've seen someone that I watch use this. So it was really cheap. I think it was like $6. It was $6 or $8. So I want to try it because you guys probably just saw my reviewing all my Australian makeup. I only had one concealer. So I want to try this because I haven't really tried many concealers. Anyway, that's what I got, and then we're going to put makeup on. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Stick. So they have the gel, like the tinted moisturizer. Well, this is the stick version, and I love it. It's great. It's still super natural, and I didn't bring a mirror, did I? I almost got the BYS foundation, but like, oh God, I just don't need it right now. So I didn't. And there are some ones that are coming. I have curry on my face. I had curried eggs for breakfast. Cute, so cute. I have some other foundations that I want to try. So I didn't get that. I'm very proud of myself. But this is just a really nice light foundation. Light coverage, yeah, I would say. I really like it. And I like it when, because it's so emollient, when I'm really on the go, I like this because it's very light. I kind of use it like I would a concealer, but it just glides on. Oh, it's just lovely. And so I don't have concealer coverage. I just have very light. Well, you saw what my face looked like before I started. That's how I went out. All right, now let's try this concealer. I'm very excited to try it. So I got this shade. There was only one shade there. It was a bit bare. This is shade Ivory. It looks like a good match, but we will find out. Now, what do we know about this? Full coverage with hyaluronic acid. I'm gonna use the tiniest bit. Okay, it's got pink in it. I like that. Let's start with that. Is it full coverage? I would not consider that full coverage. I don't think that's full coverage. I will add some more though. When something's full coverage, you usually just do a dot and that's enough. I would say it's more of a medium. Let's get a little bit more. That's a bit better. It's nice, but it's definitely not full coverage. I can still see all my freckles. I would say it's like a medium coverage. I feel like if I was drier, it would show up though. I don't think it's my favorite concealer. But if you're on a budget, it ain't bad. But I do feel like if you're super dry, I feel like it might show up. It's just that I had a really glowy sunscreen on. So that kind of tends to make me less dry when I put makeup on. But I can see that it wants to get crusty. Like if I didn't have that glowy sunscreen on, I think it would get a bit crusty. And I like trying new I was gonna say American. I'm not American. I like trying new Australian makeup. This isn't new, but like just trying, because I think you guys really appreciate too, like good reviews for Australian makeup, because we like to support and we have great makeup, great quality makeup in Australia. The rest of the world just doesn't understand, doesn't get to experience it. I'm just gonna use my Sephora that doesn't exist, so don't get excited about that. While I do that, let's do a quick update. I launched my business yesterday and today is day 2. And I just want to thank you who are watching, who support it, and because I recognize a few of your names, and I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I feel so fortunate to have such a good relationship with you guys that you wanted to support me. And if you don't know, I started a business of, when I describe it, it sounds so boring, but it's not boring. When you see the products, I'll show you a picture. I have fun reusable bags, so they just pop in your bag. Like, I'm gonna show you. Here's my bag. I have a very small, basic black bag, and I have one bag in here already, but I usually I can fit 5 in here. So when I go and do my family shop, I fit all of my reusable bags in my tiny little bag. And I love it. I love that it all is compact and you wouldn't even know that I had any bags on me. I love it. And they come in really fun colors. I've already got more designs. I just need to get this out first. I'm always trying to be ahead. And I'm super excited to see where it goes. I'm very passionate about it. I have been doing behind the scenes for a year of researching, designing. Like, I'm not a graphic designer, I've taught myself. Doing, you know, photography with my husband, setting up a website. It's like been going on for a whole year. Finally live. I'll leave the website down below if you want to just have a little peek if you're a bit interested. I've just got my Nars Cream Bronzer. These are back in stock at Mecca, by the way, with the full shade range. When this first came out, it only came out in this shade. There's actually a lighter shade than this. I love this shade. It's that perfect neutral Laguna, but there is a lighter Laguna too. Anyway, I digress. So yeah, I launched yesterday. I did a few orders. It wasn't massive, but like no one knows who I am. So I wasn't expecting like selling out or anything. I think I have like 130 followers on Instagram. But I did get a few orders and I was so excited. I had a little hiccup when with my first order. I couldn't get my shipping printer, the label printer, to print. So it had read that, it had sent the email to the customer that it was being fulfilled and shipped, but because I didn't know how to do it until I had my first customer. It was one of those situations, you don't know how to do these things until you're actually live and doing your like active. So I couldn't understand what was going on. Like it was recognizing on my computer as green light, ready to go, but it wasn't printing, and I was freaking out. Because I knew it wasn't Shopify. I knew it wasn't the actual label printer. It was my computer not connecting, and I was like, why isn't it connecting? Anyway, after me trying to figure it out, I could not figure it out. And there was no one I could ask. I actually just reinstalled the program and it worked. Oh my God. Oh my God. And now everything works fine. It's very nerve-wracking when you don't know what you're doing and someone has a product that they're expecting to get and they've paid for it and you're just like, oh my God. But I know how to do it now. And I've got my little setup here with my table and my stock, and I'm just so proud of it and I just love it. So right here I'm in my dining room and it looks out into our backyard. So I got beautiful natural light. And then I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals bronzer. And so it's actually quite a big room. When I was doing YouTube videos in my old house, it was the tiniest house in the whole wide world. And I would never have been able to do this. So I'm so grateful I'm in a house that I can fit like this storage kind of, it's got like a desk on top with then 2 levels. So I put the stock underneath and then I pack the orders on top. That I have space to do that. And then next to it, I have this tiny little desk for my laptop. And I'm so, so grateful that I have this space. I just feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I'm so tiny and no one knows I exist. No one knows my business exists, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the rest of the year, where I am in 6 months, where I am in a year. I'm very excited for the future. And I just want to say again, I'm very appreciative of your support. Even if you just went and followed my Instagram, well, honestly, any support is just so greatly appreciated. Because a lot of like businesses, it's not even just social media, it's word of mouth. It's like, oh, I bought this product and it's so great, look at it. You know, that is a big driver of sales as well. So I know I've got time for it takes time to grow and I'm totally okay with that. It's not like I have a big budget to do like a PR release and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So taking it easy, and I don't buy followers on social media either. God, you see it so much. I was looking at this business the other day that was advertised in a magazine and I was like, oh, their products look cool. And I looked at their Instagram and it had like 15.3 thousand followers, right? So 15,300. Then I looked at their likes and like, not just the first one, like I looked from like months ago. They had like 10 to 15 likes per post. And I was like, you have 300 followers and you bought 15,000. That's what I think has happened. And it just happens so much. And I understand there's a lot of pressure. Like people don't want to buy from something that they don't know because they don't trust it. Like I get that. But when I see that, it makes me not want to buy from them because I know you bought your followers. I know you did. You can't hide it from me. I'm going with my ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in chiffon. And it's kind of like a highlighter as well. Now I haven't used it with this brush, so I don't know if it's going to work. I actually think it's more of a blush topper, but gosh, it's pretty though. It's like a pink highlighter. Can you see that? I don't think I have any blush going on, hey. Let me try a different brush. I've got this like foundation brush. I feel like that's going to be better with the Super Shock formula. Do I have any blush showing? I don't. Let me do the other side and I'll go get a blush. My nose is like where I put the concealer is completely rubbed off. It's just like, I think it's too dry. I think it's a little drying. So maybe it's just more suitable for oily skin. I was actually just thinking as I was walking to go get my blush, this is the MAC Glow Play in Cheeky Devil. Would you guys be interested in being my feedback for future bag designs? Because I actually have some with me already that I got sent when I got my original order sent. Oh, see, that picks up the product much better, a foundation brush. And I just don't know what direction to go with my next bags. And I have to think about this early because it's going to take like 2 months to get them made and sent. So I have to think in advance. And I'm thinking even maybe like summer, bringing out more in summertime. I don't know, we'll see how we go. But I have more designs. Would you guys be interested in being my feedback? And telling me what your favorite bags are, because that would be really important to me. But then I'm like giving everything away. I don't know how to do it. maybe you can say you like this bag, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be picked. You don't know what's going to be picked. Let me know your thoughts. Would you like to be my advisors, my feedback? Very subtle, but my makeup's quite subtle today. I just don't know about this. I like it, but like, there's not a lot. I feel like I'm already quite fair and it doesn't really show up on my skin. Let's do the brows and then we'll do the eyes. Let's do my original Emco. This is the shade Blonde. Oh, this is the shade Blonde. And it was darker. So let's do this side. I just like it. It's just such a good spoolie. I usually have a hard time with gel mascaras, tinted brow gels, that's the word. Because they just get everywhere. If they're too wet or if the spoolie's too big. Whereas this one is just perfect. Like I never have an issue. And then we'll try with the e.l.f., which is the shade Taupe. They've both got little fibers. Oh, it's good. Definitely lighter than the blonde. But it's good. It's not too wet, and because it's a good shade for me, it doesn't look messy. I like both. Just this one is definitely lighter though. You can even see in my brows that this is a bit lighter. But nice. Yeah, I like. Okay, let's do the bite-size eyeshadow. These are not new. Cream and Sugar. I liked the other one that I had, but it was the one that had like navy blue and like deep red. And in 4 shades, I was like, I'm not gonna use that regularly. So I decluttered it, but I really liked the quality. So Cream and Sugar stood out to me the most. Because if I want really light, I don't have to use this shade, but if I do want to smoky it up, I absolutely can. So I need to wash my brushes, so do not judge me and don't look at them close up. Thank you. Let's start with the first one. I will go in with a little bit of the dark, just to see. I'm just going to keep it like that because I just want it to be really subtle. So I just had a break there. I don't know if I was talking and I stopped, but the courier came and picked up half the parcels from my sale yesterday. So what I did is I did half of them to be picked up by a courier, and then the other half I went and dropped off at a drop-off point. Because I use Sendle, I don't use Australia Post. It's cheaper for me and for you guys for shipping, because they do really good prices for small products, and I have really small products, so it makes it cheaper than Australia Post for what I send. And so I did half to see, just to experience it. And with Sendle, you have to be here all day though, or have it in a place where they can pick it up. And yeah, he just came and picked it up. What is it, 1:30? But it's just as easy for me to go and drop off it's actually at a chemist on my way to my daughter's daycare. And that I just drop those off whenever I want. So I have 2 methods of delivery. I like with Sendle though, with the pickup, if I have 2 kids at home and it's just hard for me to get out and then go and drop things off and get out of the car. I can't do that. So that's a really good option for me to do pickup if I'm stuck at home but I want to get your orders out. So Sendle's really good like that. It's very supportive of small businesses, small Australian businesses, and they do ship internationally. The only negative is that they do not deliver to PO boxes or military bases or businesses. So it's got to be like a home address basically. This is really pretty. And I'm hoping, or I'm predicting that I'm gonna go with this darker shade first. Oh no, I should do lighter shade first. It all happens quickly. I have received an order from Sendle before and it was quite quick. Oh my God. Are you seeing this? Wow. Oh, this is definitely going away with me. In 2 weeks, I'm going to stay in the city with my husband for our anniversary in a hotel. And I might take this. Wow. Anyway, so far I'm pretty happy with Sendal. I haven't had an issue yet. And so I delivered yesterday and then I got the pickup done today. So I won't know how well it is until you guys receive your orders. But I'm hoping it's all okay. So I'm just going with the darker shimmer now. It's actually quite light. Even the darker shimmer is quite light. I would even use that all over the lid. And then just the lighter one in the inner corner. Maybe I'll go over it. Because the lighter one is quite icy. Wasn't expecting it to be so pretty. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, I'm just gonna do whatever's excess under here. All right, a little bit of brown eyeliner. And mascara, I'm gonna use the Essence Double Trouble. The more I use it, the more I really like it. As it gets a little bit drier, it just, you know what I like about this? It layers really well. So first layer is like quite nice and natural. But once you like go in for a second layer, it really, really amps up, I notice. So I actually like this more and more. My first impression was like, okay, but now I'm really, really liking it. But can you even get this in store? I don't think I've been able to find it. Whenever I try and link it, I can't find it. I got this in PR. I haven't been able to find anywhere for you guys to buy it. Okay, and then last is lip. I'm going to do the tiniest bit of lip liner, just my Laura Mercier in Plum Berry. It's a really nice match to my lip color. And that's the only reason I'm using it, because we're going with like a brownie gloss. I just like the definition that a lip liner gives. It makes a difference, guys. It makes a difference. So I bought the lip lacquer in Love Bite. No, Love Bite Bougie D'Amour. I think D'Amour is the shade. This is what it looks like. I have no idea what this is gonna look like. I was hoping it was gonna be quite translucent. That's it. That's what I was hoping for. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I just saw that pink and gold sparkle with a brown base and I was like, that's gonna look pretty. Oh my God, I love it. It's just like a soft tint. I love it. I'm going to zoom up so you can have a look because I'm in love. Look at this. Oh my God, it feels perfect on my lips too. I think this was like $4 or something. I can't even remember. I left the receipt in my car. But it was definitely super affordable. It's e.l.f. so of course. All right, so that is everything. I loved everything but the concealer from BYS. The more I look at myself, the cakier it's getting. I just, like it's rubbed off on my nose. And it looks cakey and dry. Oh, it looks so dry and cakey here. So I'm not a fan. I feel like I might try it again in summertime, but it's a no for winter time. My face looks really nice and glossy, but that is purely from this. That is added some shine to my face. Eyeshadow, 10 out of 10. Lips, 10 out of 10. e.l.f. knocked it out of the park. The brow was great. Still think MCO Beauty is the perfect brow gel, but this is still very, very nice. I'm pretty happy with how the look turned out. This is exactly how I like to wear my makeup. Those lips, it's like a warm brownie tint without being literally brown. So I'm pretty happy. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll leave my website link down below. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.